Hello fellow vapors, Vape Hound here again. Today I'm coming at you with a little bit of a review. Picked up a couple weeks ago, or a week and a half, something like that, the Mark 9 Cruiser from Red Sky Mods. This is a 3.7 volt 18650 size battery, 6 mil bottle, bottom fed wooden box feeder box. Overall, so far, very happy with it. Like I said, I've had it for about a week and a half, I think, somewhere around in there. Ran through a couple bottles of juice in it. Been very happy with it so far. Really, overall, I only have one gripe about it at all, and we'll talk about that here in just a second. Give you an idea, this is a very a larger size box. I've gotten into the bottom feeders because my wife, well, first of all, I got in the Rio Grande. Really liked it. Then I got my wife a Rio Woodville 18490, loved the wood, so I decided to pick myself up one, but I wanted something a little bit bigger than the 18490. Grands weren't available, and I thought, let's try this. It really is perfect for me. I have huge hands, huge freaking hands, so it makes it, it's a very good size for me, get my hand all the way around it. For some people it may not be the right size, for me it's perfect. Just to give you an idea as a size comparison, there it is next to my Rio Grande. Obviously, it is larger than the Rio Grande. Let's see, just about, a little bit thicker than the Rio Grande, but definitely taller. But for a box mod, it does hold the 18650. It makes me happy. Vapes like a champ. Extremely happy with that. On this right now, I've got a Empire low resistance 1.5 ohm low resistance 510 bridgeless atty from empiremods.com. Inside I have Illusions, what is it, I've been through a few bottles of it already, Smooth Criminal tobacco flavor, and it's fantastic juice. Okay. We'll take a closer look here in a second, but the one thing that I wanted to talk about that the only thing that I'm really not happy about with this whole thing, look at the top of my battery. I got to put spacers, okay? This mod, if you look on the site, is sold as a 3.7 volt device, but can be used with stacked 3 volt batteries. I don't stack, so that's not something I'm going to do, but it can be stacked to do 6 volt vaping. Not something I'm going to do, but no matter what, I have to have spacers on top of that battery. Not a fan of spacers. Why? Spacers get lost. You get ready to change the battery, either they stay in there or they're on the battery, you get ready to put it in the charger, you drop them off, something like that happens, you end up losing the spacers. I've had it happen to me before. But that being the one thing, you know, that is bad about this, everything else so far has been win. And let's go ahead and take a closer look at the inside. Okay, let's take a quick look at the Red Sky Mods Mark 9 Cruiser. Available at redskymods.com. Runs $140 for the particular layout that I had, which is the Bubinga and Zero Cody. Pardon me if I pronounced that last one wrong. Okay, as you can see, very nice, solid-looking box mod here. Standard project button there. I shouldn't say standard. It seems like a very solid quality button. It is recessed there a little bit, as you can tell, into the side of the box. Makes for a little bit more recessed button that's not going to catch in your pocket or anything like that. All right, let's go and take the door off here, which is held on by 2 rare earth magnets that you can see here and here. Good size magnets. They're not your standard small little magnets that you're going to see in some boxes. They are a pretty nice sized magnet with matching ones on the door. The door does stay on very solidly. First of all, down here you do have your on and off switch if you do wish to turn it off, so it is pocket friendly. I have been carrying this in my pocket all week and haven't had it fire on me yet. As you can see, it's very nicely cut out for the switch. The whole area here, it's not rough at all. It's very smoothly cut, routed, however they do that. Let's go ahead and take the 18650 out here. Okay. And first of all, just to point out something that I did talk about earlier, I do have the spacers on the top of the battery. That's one of my only disappointments with this, that I do have to have the spacers on this battery in order to make contact. As we look inside, you can see you do have your purple wire that's running down through here from the bottom spring up to the top connection for the battery. It is placed very well into that corner. I barely even notice it. In fact, until I was doing this video, I hadn't really even noticed it. So it does kind of stay out of the place. Let's go ahead and take the juice system off of this. And all you're going to do is grab a hold of the tube there and pop it off. As you can see, it's also cut out. There's a section here cut out just for where the bottle sits, and perhaps the green and everything harder to see, but there's also a cutout for where the battery goes all along through there. So the battery does sit in there very well, doesn't move side to side, anything like that. As we look up at the top here, you're going to see your positive battery connection here. Here's the bottom of your atomizer connector there. And as you can see, there's a small little piece of metal needle or whatever you want to call it sticking out there. That's what your plastic tubing goes on. It does not go all the way through the atomizer, so there is no needle sticking up into your atomizer. Some people sometimes worry about that, different atomizers and stuff, whether it'll work. This does not have that. You can use any atomizer you want to on this as long as it's not a sealed bottom atomizer. The wiring looks very nice, very well done. It's not just a cluster in there or anything like that. It does look very nice. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the drip cup. I'm going to take off my atomizer here. As you can see, it is your standard 510 atomizer connection there. Let's see if I can... I don't think it's going to quite get that the way I want it to look there, but once I put the bottle back on, we'll do a quick squeeze on it. Bottle, very easy to do here. You have plastic tubing onto the needle, which goes through the top of the bottle, comes out the other end with another piece of plastic tubing on the other end. Fill your bottle up, pop this on, slide that onto the small piece there, okay? And then when you squeeze this, you'll be able to see the juice coming out. Okay, very nice size drip cup. Like I said before, I'm very happy with that. We'll go ahead and put the atomizer back on here. Okay, that's that. Throw the battery in, and there you go. Go ahead and pop the door on, and you're good to go. Once again, very solidly built box, very happy with it. Vapes fantastically well. So that's the wrap up. I give it 2 thumbs up. The only negative thing that I've seen so far on it would be the spacers on the battery. Once again, Red Sky Mods Mark 9 Cruiser, available at redskymods.com. Thanks for watching. Once again, remember, vaping is a way of life. Share life.